Masked Singer fans, what's going on? Joey Contino here, and as you may know by now, I am officially back from vacation. I did miss last week's episode, but I still gave you guys some videos, and I finally watched last week. It was very interesting. I will leave it at that. But because I missed last week, I didn't really get a chance to reveal someone on Friday, so instead, I am revealing someone today. Usually we do sort of like a recap or a future, like, hey, tomorrow's Wednesday, this is what's going to happen. And so right now, we're going to reveal who is under the mask of the Goldfish. Because last week, that was the number one thing you guys had, even though we haven't done Ugly Sweater yet. And this week's episode, we're actually getting 2 reveals. So it's going to be quite interesting. That being said, we got 2 episodes of clues, so let's go over them. When it comes to the Goldfish, I have to say, she is probably my front runner on who's going to win the entire season of The Masked Singer. And I always kind of wanted to wait to do her just because I knew that she was going to make it to the end, but you guys voted. You didn't want me to reveal Ugly Sweater. You just want to know who was under the mask of the Goldfish. So it started off with her saying that she made a splash overnight, but all that success made her feel like she was living in a fishbowl. AKA, everyone's kind of looking at her. Goldfish had everyone's eyes and expectations on her. That's a lot of pressure, especially at that young age. She said she could play it safe or dive deeper, darker, and edgier waters. So she took the risk. Someone who said, I don't want to be known like that for the rest of my life, so let me change it up. She said that she swam against the current and broke the mold, and to this day, she loves to keep people guessing, and that's why she's on the show. She says that Hollywood could be a little soul-sucking, which a lot of people do say, so she's proud that she kept her head on her shoulders. So someone who is still very level-headed. We saw some visual clues, some of which really don't mean much. I don't know why, it just seems like a lot of her stuff was kind of more or less just kind of going along with what she was saying. We saw paparazzi, a jar of hearts, spinning ship's wheel, 2 lip prints or kisses, and a glass slipper. That one's actually a good clue. Then on stage, she had a visual clue, which was a gold record. She says, let the record show that gold is my lucky color. Those were good clues, but I think we had better ones in episode 6. She says sometimes the most transformative moments are actual breakups. I always thought I would be married young like my mom, but dating in Hollywood is hard, and this Goldfish wasn't always lucky. That is very interesting, because obviously that means that someone started dating young and things weren't working out for them. She had to see her ex everywhere, and their run-ins turned into TikToks. She's someone who's clearly dating another famous person. She says she forced herself to reflect and learn what she actually needed. She says, now I'm here for a song for anyone who's ever had their heart broken, but if the lyrics cut deep, take it from me, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Visual clues: a Christmas snow globe, a vampire bat hanging from a tree, and her reflection in a pond. On stage clue, it was Transformers, and the Bumblebee character said, a true performer, Goldfish famously poured their heart and his soul and tears into their work. Am I right? Now it's time for the pitch correct audio. I'm going to go ahead and give you the original audio they gave us, and then our full pitch correct audio. And then in the comment section, you're going to let me know who you think it is. Here you go.
It's official! You finally caught me in the Masked Singer net.
It's official! You finally caught me in the Masked Singer net. When I first started out, I made a splash overnight. But all that success made me feel like I was living in a fishbowl, with everyone's eyes and expectations on me. I had big decisions to make. I could play it safe or dive into deeper, darker, edgier waters. So I took the plunge. Even though it was a risk, I swam against the current and broke the mold. Still love to keep people guessing. That's why I'm here. Hollywood can be a little soul-sucking, so I'm proud I kept my head on my shoulders, just like this mask is going to be. Because when I do anything, I go for the gold.
So what guesses do you have? And I'm pretty sure we can all agree on this one. It's Vanessa Hudgens. Now I will compare her pitch correct audio with an interview clip audio of her, and then a singing clip of both of the characters, the Goldfish and her. And then you go ahead and let me know if you think they're matching up.
It's official! You finally caught me in the Masked Singer net.
I feel like you wanted to talk to me about, like, dating advice.
I was smart, but you made me look
When it hasn't been your day, your week.
So yeah, they match up in my eyes. Hopefully they match up in your eyes. So let's go ahead and answer some of these clues. She says when she first started out, she made a splash overnight. So she started out at the age of 15, and yeah, she did. Those High School Musicals, those things were viral. I mean, they made 3 of them, and all of them were, not to say they were written really well, it's just for our generation, we love the cast. They were so much fun, and it really kicked off a lot of like the Disney musicals that we have now. She said that she had everyone's eyes and expectations on her, and that's true. After those, I guess, series, there was 3 of them, after they ended, a lot of people expected really big things for her, but as she says, she could play it safe and kind of stick with the same thing, the good girl, but she didn't want to do that. She wanted to change it up to make sure she wasn't like typecast, and so she did many things, from stage to different movies. I mean, she's done so many things, even on live different Broadway performances, such as Grease Live. She says that Hollywood could be a little soul-sucking, so she's proud she kept her head on her shoulders, something that she has talked about in many different articles. She wanted to kind of like pull herself out of that so that way she could have a normal life. And I mean, she's done a very great job at doing that. Visual clues wise, a lot of those other ones really didn't like mean anything, but we saw the glass slipper, and she has that movie series called The Princess Switch. Princess is kind of like a play on as like Cinderella in a way, so you get the glass slipper. On stage clue, she talks about gold being her color, and Vanessa did have an album titled V that did go certified gold. Next was episode 6. She says she thought she would marry young, probably talking about Zac Efron, because they were kind of hot and heavy for a little bit there, but she didn't get married until just last year to what, Cole Tucker. He's a baseball player. She talks about how she sees her ex on TikTok, how their run-ins kind of go online, and they could be talking about a few different things. Maybe Austin Butler or Zac Efron. She did date a lot of high-end people, so it kind of helps out. When it comes to visual clues, we saw the snow globe, and she was in the movie The Night Before Christmas. We have a vampire bat. She was in the movie Freaks of Nature, where I believe she was a vampire. On stage, Transformers Night, Bumblebee says, a true performer, Goldfish famously poured her heart and soul and tears into her work. And that's true. I mean, we even saw her do that in Grease Live, where she literally lost her father just before the performance and really kind of made us all cry during that performance. That being said, there's one extra clue I want you to keep in mind. The preview video for this upcoming Wednesday video, or new episode, didn't air probably about an hour and a half ago now. And in it, we find out that Goldfish lost someone very important to her, and she's talking about her dad. And it happened just before Grease Live. Anyway, let me know, do you agree or you disagree? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. It's so awesome to see you guys again. Make sure you join me Wednesdays for the Masked Singer pre-show live stream at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll see you later. Bye.